Another recent example of a corporate going from woke to broke to ultra-conservative is Bud Light. Now, we all know of the lunacy that saw the brand being promoted by trans activist Dylan Mulvaney and how that cost the company billions, not millions, billions. Well, they tried to rebuild their image. There were all sorts of statements released and a number of pro-America, pro-blokey ads, even one starring Taylor Swift's latest dude, Travis Kelce. But all those ads bombed because, one, they were lame and certainly not enough to convince their once loyal customer base to forgive them. So this week, Bud Light went full-blown MAGA. Yes, they teamed up with the most politically incorrect partner possible, the UFC. This is a company led by Dana White. There's nothing PC about the UFC, its fighters or its fans or its owners. Coincidentally, this is a hilarious video that Trump posted just 4 days ago featuring him at UFC fights. President Joe Biden also makes an appearance. Yes, Bud Light has gone from a trans activist to the UFC. It shows the power that conservative consumers have and what can happen when they actually exercise that power. Something for our corporates who lined up to back the racist voice to keep in mind. Now, before I go, I want to bring you some footage of protesters who I'm reliably informed are the usual socialist suspects at every leftist protest in Melbourne, from BLM to global warming, who are now turning up to pro-Palestinian rallies to intimidate members of the independent media, including TikTokers, from filming what is really happening. That's TikToker. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at one of these.
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to block me off? I'm just getting blocked off.
Yep, that's TikToker Mr. Sikkant, who has more than 150,000 followers on that platform. And he was trying to film a protest in Melbourne when miscreants decided that they were going to physically stop him.
Excuse me? I'm just trying to walk through. I'm just trying to get through here. I've got a barricade against me, my friend. I'm actually just trying to get through. Look at this.
Now, those people are physically impeding his progress, his right to walk a public street and film a protest. But far more disturbing than the illiberal, thuggish behaviour of the leftist protesters is the response from Victoria police officers who, instead of protecting that man's rights, instead join in the intimidation and accuse him of upsetting those who are tormenting him.
What are you doing?
Filming you.
Yeah. Okay.
Finding out what you're doing.
All right. Yeah. We're just filming.
You're not causing any trouble, are you?
Well, no, they're not letting me stand where I'm supposed to stand.
Just make sure to upset people.
I'm not upsetting anyone.
Across the line, maybe moved on.
100%. I want to know what they're doing.
We told you. You understand? So you upset people.
You know what's going on, okay?
I really don't. I honestly do not.
We'll leave it to it, but I warned you.
There you go. In Victoria, it's mob rule. Don't go upsetting thugs or the cops will have you. This is what happens when the police force becomes hopelessly politicised.